Good afternoon and welcome to a place that is very special to us all in the Formula One community. It's the Hockenheim Ring, home of the German Grand Prix. Always good for a close scrap is Hockenheim. Think back to Alonso, Ricciardo, Vettel as recently as 2014, and I'm expecting some more strong racing today. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Lance Stroll, Red, Hülkenberg, Perez, Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Lucas Faber, Gasly, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen and Norris, Albon, Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo and Roman Grosjean. Russell and Devon Butler starts from the back of the grid.
All right, everybody, welcome to the German Grand Prix. Welcome back to the rain.
Okay, you've qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
Yeah, I really don't know what this means. I'm pretty sure that means heavy rain, torrential rain, heavy rain, light rain, no rain. This is gonna be a wild race, everybody. I can guarantee you that. Throw a lot of fuel on board since we seem to constantly have that issue in the rain races, which is fine with me. Oh, car setup, I almost forgot. In qualifying, I was running a little less aero than I could to try and make it perform alright in the dry, since it was a dry queue session. We're up the field. We had a few penalties push us even further up the field, but I need to just get right to this, because it's going to be a long race here in the rain, and it's going to be a lot of work. So let's see what we can do. Low RPM start. Quick lights. And goodbye visibility. And I had to push Hulk out there. I didn't think I collided with him, but I certainly did drift wide. I just couldn't get any grip. Sorry, Hulk. Didn't mean it. Just trying to survive here. They are all superhuman in these conditions, so I am going to be under attack. I just got to keep online and not let them by, basically. Stay to the racing line as much as I can. I have to learn the conditions, you know? They don't. I have to figure out where the braking points and stuff are going to be. So I'm going to try to use them and their predetermined knowledge to try and figure out how much pace the track is in it right now. I'm very glad that I put so much effort into qualifying, though, because if we were in 10th to 15th, imagine the spray back there. Let's just hope we don't end up back there anytime soon. Which means no spins. No spins. This, of course, was the site. There's one pass. That's how important it is just to stay online. They can't really get around you unless you leave the dry lane. This was the site of the real rain race of our 2019 in real life F1 season, and what a show that was. We all remember the ice skating rink. I don't think they've modeled that, but a lot of stuff can happen in this race. So I'm just kind of feeling my way around right now. If it is actually going to rain harder, I don't know that I'd be able to recognize it. Not sure if that was contact or just car bottoming out. Alright, here's where you wouldn't want to go off in real life. Off to the left there. It seems like where I'm struggling the most. Yeah, you'd have to go out into the real wet stuff to get that done, but I think he's gonna do it, because he pushed me out into the wet stuff. But I pushed him back into the wet stuff. I think we got him. Yep. A nice hold there. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's just no way. There's no way he could go out into the wet there and get the brakes to not lock up. And he's in the wet on the exit. There's just no way. that's just impossible what he just did there. I just gotta survive the heavy rain. We can survive the heavy rain. We can try to take some fight in the light rain. A little dirty on Hulkenberg there, but... Oh, don't Vettel it. Don't Vettel it. Don't Vettel it. We're good. I don't know. I just feel like a sitting duck right now. We still got a long time to go in the rain.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Not managing it well. It's just looking really good. Just a good rain right now. Haven't seen any changes. I've just never seen the graphic before, so I don't know what that rain is. More rain, less rain, hail. Come on, buddy. Get out.
Course caution. The safety car is out.
Oh,
Keep an eye on
thank
the Delta.
Lord.
We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down.
Oh,
maintain
man.
Positive Delta.
It's been so long since we've had a safety car. I've never been so happy to have a safety car before.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your Delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your
Like,
pace.
1 second. Give me a break. That Delta just hops around so much. I don't know what happened. I didn't see anything happen on track. Boy, this Delta is just bizarre here. Going the same speed, it hops between up a second and down half a second. Alright, now we're allowed to catch the cue. Which in these conditions, not going to be easy. Yeah, even under safety car, I don't have enough pace through there. I wonder if it's just a safety car due to rain. Like, if they considered this too much rain for green flag. Could be. This could be the 3, you know, streaks of rain on the graphic. I gotta be honest, our pace is not that reduced right now. I guess it will be if we ever catch the cue. I'm trying. There they are. I don't want to spin off during safety car. That'd be really embarrassing. I didn't see any messages of anyone out of the race. I think this is a weather-related safety car. Which, I mean, these are pretty horrible conditions. I don't blame them. Oh, man. Look at it down here. That is a first. This is if this is the case, this is an actual first in my entire F1 gaming history that I can remember. And that goes back 5-6 years. don't know how many total seasons. 7, 8, maybe more than that. I don't want to run up the back of anybody, and I don't want to get passed by a ghost, because that happens under safety car in this game. At least in the old games. Oh, what a lovely break this has been, though.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap.
Safety car is going in.
Remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags.
It's absolutely monsooning still, so if they did this for rain, then I think this is a little premature. My tires are freezing cold. Everybody's tires are going to be freezing cold. This is going to be a disaster. This is a terrible idea. Trying to get some heat in them, but there's not much I can do. Oh man. These conditions.
Move up to a faster engine mode, please, where 2 laps over target on fuel.
Will do. Oh man. Trying to see into there. Somehow, we're on a green delta. I don't know how. Could you see where the turn was? If so, could you tell me where? Hopefully it starts to let up soon. If it lets up by halfway, then we have a decent chance in the race. If it doesn't, we are in big, big trouble. It's crazy that we are only on lap 7. If you had told me 17, I would have been like, yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, I finally found the line through 1. Starting to feel like maybe a little water's being moved out of Sector 1 there. It's still raining pretty hard.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
I heard somebody mention something about that, Jeff. I don't remember his name. It was me! Drifto! It certainly is drying compared to what it was minutes ago. We're just not quite there yet. Probably take it a little longer down here, because it rained real hard down here for a bit longer. I don't know how well modeled that is. I'm always trying to relate it to real life, and real life this ain't. On green lap. That's basically the best information I have, you know, is just how are the times looking? Is it getting quicker? Does it feel like I can brake a little deeper? Can I use more than 25% throttle?
Till we see this heavy rain ease up into light rain.
He said 15 minutes. That's quite some time. Couldn't clear him. One at a time, please. Come on. Back into the mist. Where's the exit? Minutes is still within the race distance though, so definitely gonna, I would say this race will end on slicks. I would say there's a good chance of that happening. But we need it to at least go inners here soon, or we're just gonna lose too much time to the competition to do anything with it late. Catch up there. I simply can't outbrake them into there. I just can't do it. I'm amazed I was able to out-accelerate them. But without ABS, I feel like I'm fighting in a cage match where my opponents brought baseball bats and I brought a towel. Although a towel seems like it would be very, very convenient to have right in this race right now. Better be one absorbent towel, though. Man, the way they're hanging with me right there is so scary. Just don't know what kind of dive bomb we're going to get into the hairpin. Helicopter. Pretty hairy conditions for the helicopter, I'm sure. But I mean, after their harrowing experience of going at Mach 5 earlier, it's probably nothing. I saw that. I thought I was about to get spun out, to be honest with you. I mean, he just dove it into there, but that was it. At this point, it's just hold on. They've picked up an immense amount of time that I cannot find currently. So plenty of time in the race. There's just such a line of cars behind me, that's the problem. Any mistake I make is, it's not one position, it's 3. It's 4, it's 5. Well, if I get rooted out of the way. Man, the mist down here is so scary. Vettel just keeps running fast lap after fast lap because he's got no mist. I mean, it tells us the track is getting better, but I think there's still just too much rain for it to go to inners. Unfortunately. (13 of 34). Whew. How about that home track advantage for Weber? P10 and a Williams.
A new strategy is available on the MFT.
Bit unbelievable.
Okay, copy that.
All right, they're saying inners. I believe in what they tell me. I don't want to be the one to make the wrong call. Temperature of the tires has been climbing, and it definitely just feels like the car isn't necessarily sliding in the water. It just feels like it doesn't have grip. Let's see, I'm going to be stuck on the wrong tire for a lap, though.
Kimi is in the pits. Kimi in the pits.
Try and do something with this lap.
So push now.
I don't know what I can even do, but try and do something. Maybe draft off Bottas a bit. See how he's doing on those tires. Cold inners. You wouldn't think he'd go out and be setting fast laps, but there he goes. Fuel mix. Getting as much straightaway speed as I can. Go car, go.
Doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
It's probably going to be a short stint on these inners. If it was 5 minutes, I'd say, screw it, let's make those wets work, but 10 minutes is too much. Lost way too much time in Sector 3, as per the usual. Probably come out 15th, 16th, somewhere in there. That was tough to get on pit road. But this is my time to shine. I gotta make this work now. That was an unsafe release. They'd never release me like that. See?
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Okay, maybe they did. Oh, it's even worse than I thought.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
We just got absolutely hammered by strategy. We're gonna have to try and leapfrog the slicks earlier than Räikkönen, or we're doomed. We know it's gonna happen. The slick or the softs said they could go about 10 laps, so we'd have to make it to 24 before that was a valid strategy. I think it's going to be mediums, depending if the weather does what they said it was going to do.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Not yet. Unfortunately, I'm not really setting the world on fire on these inners yet either. Oh man, this is rough. It's like the exact opposite of Silverstone, basically. We had a lot of stuff go our way at Silverstone. I feel like every single thing is working against us right now. Two racing back and forth has let me close in. And it feels like it's raining harder down here again. It's probably just the mist. Man, I ran faster than those two this lap, but it wasn't enough. I think Russell's really holding up Sainz. I'll put some power down here. Dang it! It's only a lucky escape there. God, how could you do that? How could you drive it on the outside? I just don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. Buddy. This one's taken years off of my lifespan. Here we go again, almost the same exact setup. Except I didn't have as good of a run. And of course I picked the wrong one. Yikes. This is part of the reason I don't like this track, is there's only one passing opportunity here. I'm so stuck behind him. There's not enough of straightaway here. And then there's a left hand out of it, so you got no hope of holding next to him. if this is not the most infuriating race I've ever run. And I don't even really feel like it's my own doing. I don't feel like I've really made any missteps or any major, you know, just driver being an idiot stuff. It's just not gone our way. So hard to follow into there. Is the rain gonna let up anytime soon? It might be softs at the end after all. It almost certainly would be. Oh, they'd be used. So mediums it is. I just can't outbrake them. They have impossible breaks into the turns. I got nothing for them. I'd have to outpace them. I'd have to pass them on the straightaway.
It looks like we'll be running on the dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
How shortly? Real information, please. Well, at least we get one position, huh?
Caution, caution. Caution, caution. Yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful.
Alright, we're
until you see
literally
the
already
greens.
out of it, Jeff.
Okay, clear.
Oh, here's another one. Bottas out. It's happening again in the rain. And again, I'm not close enough. And there's a yellow flag down here, so I can't pass. Oh, nuts. Not that I was really close enough anyway. We just need about 5 more cars to do that. We might get a point today. Almost. So is this going to be like a France situation where it takes forever for the track to dry out? Probably. It's been raining so hard.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
See, I think there's a possibility some of the AI might go in for another set of inners. That might be our only saving grace. Versus I would rather go straight to softs or mediums. That might be the only chance we have to have a decent strategy today.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
So glad that they're happy for me. That's all I really wanted. That's all I truly cared about. Really running out of time in this race. Especially as these times are starting to drop. We're gonna need some moving and shaking here soon. Pit window is 24 to 33. Maybe the AI are smart enough to extend their run, but I don't know. Got it done, finally. For at least a fleeting moment, we are out of the mist. Now not run the thing off track without a car to follow. And as these tires are going to start to overheat.
Kimi is in for his stop.
Alright, I'd love to be able to know what tire he puts on there. See if I can see it as I pass by.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in lap.
More inners. They went in for more inners. Okay, we are not pitting until the track goes dry then. This is our chance, everybody. Anybody that's stuck through in this race, you now might be able to see something good happen. After all this. I will not take these inners off until they are rims. Horsewebber's going to be a little faster here on new inners, but not too bad.
Pit now. Pit now.
It's really pretty close, actually. Easy, buddy. The buddy being me. Second I see a DRS click over, slicks we go. And if it doesn't, then screw it. I guess I'm just going to try and ride these tires to the end. I said the window was till lap 33. You only got to go to 34. I'm willing to try it. It's crazy that even with one less pit stop, I'm only an 8th.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
The rain won't be here for 10 minutes. We've got about 15 minutes of race remaining. That's gonna be pretty crazy. Who knows what might happen with that? Boy, that bottom out through there is scary. It's just not a sound you want to hear in a car. The really awful part is the track is drying. It's going to make these tires go a lot quicker. So if it rains again towards the end, and we can't go to slicks, we're gonna be in trouble. Big trouble. Trying to be easy on the throttle. Times are dropping. Yep. This track is drying. I still think medium's the tire to go to, just because I know those softs had a lap on them.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
So we might be within a lap or two, if I remember that message correctly. Although there is the other side of that coin where if we go to the softs, they're going to have a little bit more grip in these wet conditions. And they're not going to get worn very fast because the track's not going to be rubbered in. I think next lap is going to be the one, if I had to guess. I've missed that guess before, though. All depends on when they put DRS on. See, times come down now. That tells me that they're wrong. The tires are not right anymore. Hard to see the dry line in the track. It's just such a huge penalty if you go too early, because they give you no grip. DRS yet. It's for sure gonna happen now. There's almost no mist at this point. No spray off the tires. Right there, it starts up again. Although that might have been field of view. Well, let's ignore that. Let's say that I'm right. I mean, it certainly looks like a dry track to me. No puddles. Yep, here we go.
New strategy option. Got that confirmed.
Here we go. Let's see how it works. I'm just a little bit worried about the medium tire not being right, but... Oh, we're going first. We're the guinea pig. Here we go. We'll see. It might be too early. The only ones on pit road. Now there's some McLaren behind us as well. DRS is on. DRS is on. Yes. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. All right, their other cars are on softs.
After these tires now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
We got that to contend with, but this is still a pretty good situation for us. Just don't loop it on these tires as they're coming up. Look at that time dropping. And the cars in front of me didn't pit. It's gonna be perfect.
DRS has
Two,
been enabled.
2 3
DRS is
tenths
now enabled.
just through the hairpin right there. Don't overdo it.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
We are a little tight on fuel, so I might bring that back a touch. Kimi is
in the pits.
on the bad strategy too. I want to say we gained 3 or 4 seconds that lap. Here's Hulkenberg. P6. He's going to be on softs. We might lose some of these positions. But that's alright. Considering where we were to where we are now. DRS.
We're expecting some rain soon.
No!
Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
I don't give a shit about your warning. There goes our clean race. There goes 500 resource points. I don't even care about the leaving a gap or whatever. What in the hell? You can't go too wide through there, my friend. You just can't do it. Good lord, it's like they gave him turbo boosters. Is the game, like, mad at me for having the foresight to choose that strategy? That's what it feels like. Oh, I was on lean mix. That wasn't helping. But I did need the fuel. Hold them tight. Their tires won't last but a lap on the speed that they have. They were dropping 0.8 a lap in qualifying. That little bit of front downforce, it's not going to hurt you. Don't worry about it. I want you to go over there and catch that bastard.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't think we're going to catch the bastard. But let's focus on holding off Norris. And a lot of cars on new slicks, on new softs. No DRS. There's not much time. Look at these sends! And the rain's back. He came from 2 cars back to do that. It's a sprinkle for now. Won't even hardly notice. Sending it everywhere. That's what they're doing, that's what I'm doing.
Green flag.
You know there was yellow. Thanks for the information. A little bit wet over here. Boy, this is the last side of the track we wanted to go wet first. You know they're not going to struggle.
Okay, the stewards
Yeah, there's the rain.
DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Nope, we're screwed. We're just screwed. We lose because we can't control a car on slicks in the rain. I cannot believe
Moving to mix 2. Fuel to
how
mix 2.
wrong this race has gone. I can't believe how much we've just been instructed. I'm sorry, sir. You lose this race
Only 1 lap of fuel
because we
remaining.
say so. I have to go to inners. Like, you can't drive the car on slicks in the sprinkles. And I didn't even put inners on. I'm just mad. I'm just mad. Yep, they're putting on more mediums.
Go, go, go.
I am disgusted. I mean, I just want you to witness this thing. This is what they give the player. The AI are running lap times that are fine, and the player gets this. I am at 10% throttle right now, if that. Disgusting. I put so much effort into this race to make something happen. 10% throttle. Pinky toe. Pinky toe pushing on the pedal. There's only one fix. They have got to program the AI to not use traction control and ABS. It ruins the game for conditions like this, unless the player is also using traction control and ABS. And that is a shame. Because this should be the most fun Formula One should ever be. Trying to battle conditions like this should be the height. If the winner of the race laps you after they've already finished the race, do they still lap you or not? I didn't let it happen.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear a word out of anybody right now.
And here
No,
we are,
no.
a team that is no strong. And after this
No.
round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Sebastian Vettel will be very happy with that result as he extends his championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially...
I don't want to hear what you have to say either. That was awful. That was awful. I want to apologize because I'm sure it was awful to watch, but I just don't know. I don't know what I could have done different besides not ever been born. Oh, I muscled them there, didn't I? But I was just out of control, basically. I don't know. We gotta hope. We gotta hope that this is it for the rain. 5 races in 11. 5 at 11. That's insanity. That's insanity. It can't be. It can't continue to be. Okay, there was a lot of contact for me, alright? I get it. I get it, game. I didn't mean it. I'm human. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought we had done it too. I thought the pitting one last time was our ticket to ride. Here we go. We're passing all these cars on pit road. We're in the points. A happy ending to a terrible story. And then the game was like, hey, how about a sprinkle at the last lap? How about it?
work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
What the hell did you see?
Devon did much better in today's race than he did in qualifying. Were you expecting that?
Oh, buddy.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
No!
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
No, I don't.
Appreciate your time.
Great performance. You disgust me, Claire. Is her name Claire? I think so. Well, that's not a good start to a new rivalry thing. At least we got him in qualifying, I guess, but... Blech. Blech. Still leaning against Kimmy. That said clean lap 100%. I wonder if they counted that towards our clean race thing. I'm gonna look. One of 2 clean races. Alright, if you say so. Okay, everybody. Put that behind us. It sucked that it happened, but we will move on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.